Hi guys, I'm Micah and I'm back with the Creative Smile Advent Calendar. It's number 6. Here comes Santa Claus. And here's the card that I made. And I love it. I'm using the Winter Day stencil, but not the way it was intended. Because I want to ink blend above the trees and not on the tree underneath, if that makes sense. See, if I leave it like this, I can ink blend this bit, but I want to ink blend the sky above it. So I'm tracing the stencil onto these ablösbare etiketten from Herma, the removable labels, and I have I'm trying to fit it in the screen. The A4, and it has 4 bits of etiketten or labels. And there's also an A4 version. I don't know where that is. And of course you can use other ones, but I found these are just sticky enough and much cheaper than those Inka Dinka Do ones. And they stick, but they don't leave any residue or tear my DCP paper, which is very important. So what I also can do when I trace it, I don't have to cut the bottom. So I can actually make it higher or lower if I want, but I want higher. I want a bit of sky above, but not all of it sky, if that makes sense. So I'm just tracing the opening, and then I'm going to cut it off screen in in a timely manner. It took a while, and it's not perfect because the tree trunks are very delicate, and well, some broke because I am not delicate. But you will see that in a minute. And to cut it out, you can use detail scissors like these or your craft knife, because the trees are quite straight. So I think you can do that, but yeah, I didn't feel like that, and I'm just doing it while I watch TV. It's fine. The only thing I didn't notice is that my card base is bigger than my mask, so I have to put a little snippet on. And also put the trees back that I broke off with my clumsiness. It's fine. It's all fun and games. And also the back of the card is a little bit longer. And I could have cut that off as well, of course. But I just put some post-it on it for now, so I don't smudge it by accident. If you want the trees in the right place and the right direction, you can use your stencil, to put them straight in there, so it's perfectly placed. But yeah, it's a bit fiddly, but it works fine. And for my sky and ink blending, I want to use some distress inks, and I'm using the bright colors like Twisted Citron, Mustard Seed, Picked Raspberry and Wilted Violet, and then all kinds of blues to make my sky. And I'm also using the finger daubers because they're nice and small for some detail work. And it's just very random how I put the colors on. Now I was thinking about Aurora Borealis or Northern Lights, and yeah, third time he never comes into the screen and and he's bored. But because it's midnight almost when I do the voiceover, he wants me to stop working, and he's probably right. Anyway, and I'm sorry it's a bit of a long video because it's quite a lot of process, but I did speed it up as much as possible, but I wanted to leave it all in, of course. And I'm just applying tomo glass in this case, and I'm not worried about the streaks now looking very defined. I'm going to distress them later by going over it, and you will see they will kind of fade out and look more natural. The purple might be it looks a bit floaty there, but yeah, it's a process. It looks a hot mess at first, it always does, but then it comes together. This is Mermaid Lagoon, and I'm darkening up the sky around the streaks. I don't know, the colors, I like to call that. They look like balloons now. And then Chip Sapphire. Very random as well. It just makes it look more natural, I think. And I'm going back with the colors, because that helps to blend them together and also make them, the edges, less harsh. I think actually it might be squeezed lemonade and not mustard seed, but if I look at it like this, I'll check it. But it's not really important, just use the colors that you have. And any color that's translucent, like the inks or dye inks, will work, of course. And this is titanium white, and you can see really quickly there's a black square. That means it's totally opaque. If the square is half black, half white, then it's semi-transparent, and if it's completely white, it is transparent. My water splatters are a bit bigger than I intended because I couldn't find my kitchen towel, so they got a little time to erode the color there. And to define my sky more, I'm using black soot really carefully around the edges and as dry as possible as well. That's why I'm dabbing it off the paper, just to get a bit of color, but not in your face. Does that make sense? Don't know. So this is my titanium white with a brush, and then I'm also using a toothbrush to get finer stars or snow. You decide. And this is just, I would say old brush, but it's not, because I never used it. But I only use it for crafts. And yeah, you have to clean your thumb, but I just dip it in the paint and then flick my thumb against the brushes. And then I thought maybe I need some shimmer, so I pulled out my Fine Tech metallics, and I went for the yellowish gold, and I started to splatter on the yellow blob, and I thought, oh, what if I did all similar colors to the background? So these are metallic paints. They are from Craft Sensations, I believe, at Deco Time. I don't know, because I threw away the packaging. But they're metallic as well, and pearlescent, they're really nice. So I don't have a purple, but I went with a lilac-y color, and it's just for some shimmer, as if they're stars. And of course it's not a traditional Christmas card, I guess. I like it. There's snow, it has the Aurora Borealis, you know, as if you're in the Arctic Circle. I kinda like that. And now the masking paper, of course ripped, because it's so dainty, so you can't reuse it really, but that's fine. I love it. Ah yeah, there's a little bit there where there's more masking than necessary, so I'm looking for my Copics to fix that. But you have to be careful, because this is 300 grams DCP paper, but it might seep through if you put too much on it, so yeah, be aware, don't do it. It's better. And yeah, this is number 6. There's my little baggie with the stamp set inside. Here comes Santa Claus, and I stamped it on the Copic friendly paper. But I'm starting with the sentiment so that it can dry, and it comes from the same set, of course, and I'm using Versafine clear ink. And I thought I'd put it away safely on top of my filming shelf. I kind of wanted to see the colors and use them when I color. And I did the packages the same color as the Aurora Borealis, and then the sled in the blue, and I will do a snowbank, but let it dry first. So I will just turn on the music now when you can see the coloring. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this card, and I will see you again tomorrow, which is now. It's past midnight. Doesn't matter. Thank you. Bye.